I've been told your goals are to change the world and impress us while you do it. We do pro bono because it's the right thing to do.
The firm believes that we should all give back to the community in a way that makes the most sense for each one of us individually. So different folks find different things of interest.
We are involved in activities from very complex appellate cases and Supreme Court work to day-to-day appearances in landlord-tenant court, to running legal clinics, to doing corporate work for nonprofit organizations.
I'm always encouraged, in fact frequently asked, to take on more pro bono clients.
The level of institutional support, I think, is pretty remarkable. They give me good guidance and help, and if I ever have any sort of question, there's always someone that I can pick up a phone and call.
Jones Day was very interested in not only how can we participate in LGBT issues around the world, but also how can we leverage the fact that we have a worldwide presence.
The firm took it on itself to create a guide for every country in the world, looking at a variety of issues that face same-sex couples.
That was an enormous undertaking. We had attorneys, staff, and summer associates, over 200 of them, from 27 different offices in 13 countries around the world.
It doesn't take very much of my own time to help some of the people that we are helping, but you can see what kind of difference we're making in their lives.
In the spring of last year, we experienced an extraordinarily large number of unaccompanied children and women and children crossing the border from Central America.
The government's response was to open what was called an emergency reception site in San Antonio at Lackland Air Force Base.
Without legal representation, the women that come here with their children and the unaccompanied children would be left to represent themselves.
Jones Day was the first law firm to call me, to ask me, what did we need, how quickly, and what could they do to help?
They really jumped into the fray when nothing was organized, nothing was prepared, and helped to build a program from the ground up.
I was asked to basically drop what I was doing and work full-time on trying to help that situation.
As I saw what these women and children had been through, it was heartbreaking. I interviewed 2 women, both of whom had been shot.
It was a place where people had to constantly relive what they had been through, the abuse that they had suffered in their home countries, and the turmoil and the trauma that it took to get to this country. And so when a lawyer shows up, it gives people some hope that someone is listening to them, that someone is there on their side.
I could see this happening to my mom, to my family, and so it touches me that we're so engaged in something that can have such a difference in a person's life.
Jones Day and AILA lawyers working together over the course of a 6-month period clocked about 20,000 hours of pro bono service.
It's nice to get a jury verdict for a great big drug company, but it's really helpful when you see a mother and a child who have been shot and abused and neglected and have no place to go, and then all of a sudden they're able to come to this country and have an opportunity to have the life that we've had.
I can't tell you how many of our lawyers say to me that they went to law school to save the world, and this gives them a chance to do that. And whether it's a small part of the world or a big part of the world, they're getting to do something extraordinary.